Would I go back to working at Guitar Center instead of being a full-time music creator? Before I answer that question, let's take it back. In 2018, I quit working at Guitar Center to pursue the hustle of becoming a full-time musician. I say pursue the hustle because that's honestly what it is. It's been 5 years, and I'm fortunate to work with some of the biggest record labels like Universal, Capitol, Warner, and I've placed my music with some of the biggest brands from Disney and Marvel to Netflix and Hulu. And to be honest, the only reason I'm even mentioning this is because I want you to believe in what's actually possible. Let me be clear. It wasn't like I flipped a switch and things just changed overnight. And I can promise you that every single day is still a grind. But it's a grind that I love. 4 years, I drove an hour and a half each way to Guitar Center and back home. And I remember standing behind that glass counter helping famous musicians and movie stars, just hoping that would be me someday. Or at least hoping I'd turn my crazy dream into some sort of reality. Don't get me wrong, I was grateful to have a job. And not only did I meet people that I still work with today, but during this time I was growing as a musician and honing my skills. Here's the thing, having a job is nice. You get paid every 2 weeks, it's consistent. You don't stress on paying rent or making your car payment. You know what you're gonna get and when you're gonna get it, and that's dope. On the other hand, being a musician is kind of like fishing. I mean, I don't fish, but the analogy is the same. Throw your line, hope something bites, and most of the time, nothing does. Nowadays, all these social platforms just make it seem like everyone's killing it, but social media is more of a highlight reel than anything else. Let's be real for a second. Let me tell you about all the things that no one's sharing. You don't see the projects being worked on day and night that don't go anywhere, the countless emails of chasing money that hasn't been paid in years, or the phone calls of, "We really liked your track, but decided to go a different direction." There's a whole lot of no's, and you don't hear any of them. But as those no's stack up, every now and then you get that yes. And that yes is what makes me keep pushing to get another. Becoming a successful musician today means you gotta be good at networking, financing, creating content, marketing, and a long list of other things. Oh yeah, and you gotta be good at making music, but that's also kind of a given. I think one of the hardest parts of being a full-time music creator is separating yourself from always thinking about what to do next. You know, what melody should I use for the chorus? What project should I work on next? What key should my last song be in? How should I market my album? And to this day, I still have to tell myself to turn off the creative and remember to live. I'm not really sure what the main point of this video is, and it almost seems like I'm telling you not to go down this path. Ultimately, I think it's about what you want to do with your time here and how you want to live your life. Trust me when I say there are a lot easier ways to make money if that's what it's about. For me, having the freedom to make my own schedule, take a vacation when I want, make a video like this, or even just get dinner with my wife is what makes it worth it. Plus, I love making music. It's what makes me happy. So, if I could offer one piece of advice to anyone who wants to live their dream, it's don't stop. And to answer the question of would I go back to working at Guitar Center instead of being a full-time music creator? No fucking way.